Hey, this is Jamie at Useful Knowledge. So if you're out hiking, especially in the southeastern United States, something that's fun to look for is kindling pine, also known as fat pine. And I'm going to show you how to find it. Okay, so here's an example of some kindling pine. This kindling pine, also known as fat pine, is used by folks around here to start their fireplace, to start a wood stove, and even campfires. When I was a scoutmaster, we'd keep a lot around to start campfires with. Now, one of the jobs that I had when I was growing up is to go find this in the wood because we had a fireplace. And so I'd go find this kindling pine in the woods and bring it back, and one of these would actually last most of a season. You really don't have to have much of it to get a fire going. So when a pine tree is harvested, basically what happens is the stump starts to rotten. Well, the center core of it contains a lot of resin, and that resin really just doesn't go away. These pine trees were harvested around this area about 40 years ago, and you can see what's left of this stump here. So I'm going to show you what the kindling actually looks like on the inside. So if you're cutting down in there, it gets really hard really quick. And you can actually smell it, and it's very strong. Okay, we're over at our hunting camp. We're not going to light this up, obviously, out here in the woods because that's too dangerous. We're going to carry this back to our campfire ring, and I'm going to show you how it lights. Okay, I want to show you this. This is something I just found. I was doing some more hiking. This tree actually didn't get cut, but it did die. This is an old pine tree, and it was a big pine tree. All of it's rotted away except the center core, and this is where you'd find the fat pine. Dig down in there. There it is. So this stuff starting about right here is very flammable. And it is rich in pine resin. Okay, we're back at the campfire ring. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to knock some of this kindling off and see how flammable it is. There we go, that's a good chunk. Smells really good. Okay, I'm having to get down in our fire pit because the wind is just too strong out here right now. I'm going to show you how easy this lights. There's just a lot of rosin left down in this pine stump, and that's where your fat pine comes from. You see how easy it lights, and it will actually light and burn for a long time. So you can see how good this fat pine actually burns, and that's why people use it to start campfires and fires in their wood stove or in their fireplaces, and they've used it for centuries now. So we hope you gained some useful knowledge on how to find kindling pine, also known as fat pine. As you can see, it burns very well, and when you get a decent sized chunk of this, it'll burn for several minutes so that you can get a fire going. So we hope you gained some useful knowledge on how to find kindling, also known as fat pine. Thanks for watching.